Hello, everybody, and welcome to Valborough. Hey, guys, I know this is episode 10. For us, we just figured this out before the call, but for us, this is 1 year. This is 1 year playing D&D together.
That is
Isn't that
one
crazy?
stream a month.
I know. I know. So for the people counting, how is it episode 10? It's because we did the one-shot called The Burrow, or the Crazy Clown Farm, or whatever I end up calling it. And then we did a prequel that is recorded, and I've never gone back and edited or uploaded yet.
I forget about that prequel every once in a while. I forgot that prequel existed, and then you say something like, "We have a pre-recorded prequel that never aired," and then I'm like, "Oh yeah, you mean the prequel where I, playing Taylor Morgan, forced Mose to confess his crush on a girl that he had a crush on?"
Yeah, that one.
The one where we set off a bomb in a cabin? Or threw it out in the woods and threw it into a slime bag and exploded it everywhere? Yeah.
Crazy that that's not the most important part of that moment for me.
The one where the first thing that happened that was damage-based was a bus flipping over and it knocked David out?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. That's a fun little one.
Without any of that context, you just think I have a big old bag of slime. Without knowing how that happened. Something happened. I didn't just produce it.
We've never really explained where it came from because
it's a wonderful story how it happened.
Not within canon that anyone has ever seen. There's no explanation for why he has a sack of slime.
What I had done was given you all one like magic item or some sort of item. So that's Mercy had gotten a voucher to go to the pet store so they could use a gift card to buy an animal. And Taylor got his watch that we still don't know what it does yet. And Mose was given the amulet. So, let's get into it, guys. Welcome to Valborough, where a potion can cause you to explode with magical energy for a whole minute. The big bad makes fun of your lack of facial hair, which in turn hurts you psychically. And there definitely won't be any repercussions for killing an innocent security goblin by shooting his head off. It's a comedy, I promise. Tonight we have playing with us Rod Clark.
A lot of great things are happening to me right at this moment. Hi, everyone. Hi, my name is Rod, and tonight
TMI.
I will be playing.
Don't tell us you're not wearing pants. God damn. Anyway.
I'm Mose Chisai, pants wearer extraordinaire. I'm now a bright red bugbear. I'm a former paralegal, forced to move back in with my parents, and then subsequently forced to move into the basement of the church I attended growing up. And life's going.
We have with us Tyler, man.
I'm Tyler. I'm playing Jiggles the Clown. He crawled out of hell when he was but a baby, and he just discovered that he loves pie. I'm kidding. I'm playing David.
Did something happen? Or?
None of that fell through.
I thought I was the changeling here. What the fuck?
You can do anything you want in life if you say it with utter confidence. My name is Tyler. I'm playing David Zatz. He's basically a gay, horny Ghostbuster who's an artificer. Yes. And because of what happened last session, I am now 4 inches shorter, but not where it matters. I'm going to leave. I'm so sorry.
As well you should, sir.
Goodbye.
We have with us Neon.
Howdy, I am Neon. I am playing today Mercury Mercy Widdershins, a crunchy, currently trying to reform Mean Girl, Circle of Stars druid. She's got an attitude. She's trying to be a better friend. She's not very good at it.
Crunchy?
She's trying. That's the important thing. She's trying.
Not hard, but she's trying.
And someone who's trying less hard. No, I'm just kidding. And we have with us Joshua Barbeau.
That's right. My name's Joshua Barbeau, and I am playing the CPP officer, Agent Mac Taylor. No, wait, sorry. That was the personality I had 6 episodes back. Is the Candyman, Monsieur Musketeer. No, wait, that guy died, right? No, something happened to him. I forget. I think it's the tennis champion, Taylor Fritz. Sorry, I think yeah, that's right. I'm playing a changeling named Taylor Morgan, and who are they going to be this week? I don't fucking know. We'll find out together.
Inspiration, of course, only lasts one session, and if you don't use it, well, you must give us an inspirational speech at the end of the session. This session, everyone is getting inspiration for finally defeating the fake Monsieur Musketeer, aka William Bonweir, aka Billy Bonkers, the creepy guy in the woods.
He's hedging his bets. This way, he has the maximum number of chances that someone is going to have to give an inspirational speech at the end.
I was just thinking, like, it's incredible that we've managed to create a system where you almost don't want inspiration.
Yeah.
Jokes
It's
on
a
it.
debuff somehow.
Christian, you'll get my inspirational message over my dead body.
I'm just gonna tell kids to do drugs again. Just jokes on you.
God damn it. Don't tell kids to do drugs. That is not the moral of our story.
Don't take away my player agency. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm giving you agency.
You're railroading
I'm
us.
giving you the
Railroading
choice.
us, giving inspirational messages.
I'm going to use it at the
Guys.
first possible chance
Yeah, everyone does. It's great.
for the most pointless thing.
It's time for our recap, guys. Last session, the group navigated their way through the jail cell containing Monsieur Musketeer and Robert Morgan. Interestingly, the blood compass was now pointing at Taylor's dad instead of Taylor, before it got smashed into the ground. The group heard machines down the hall turning on and kids screaming, and they jumped into action, except for Taylor, who had gotten himself locked in a jail cell. Monsieur had given the three who weren't locked up wild magic long rests, and they went to battle against Monsieur. Taylor Morgan managed to break out quite quickly through remembering the name Billy Bonkers, which was the password to open the jail cell. And you guys went into battle against Monsieur, and everyone took their wild magic potions, and there's a few of those things that are permanent. David, you are 4 inches smaller.
Yep.
And your skin is permanently chartreuse. So you look like you've got what's that thing called where your skin goes like yellow green?
Jaundice.
Jaundice.
You look like you have jaundice, but it's really bad. Mose, this one's only for the next 10 days, but you can't get drunk and you just don't like alcohol. You have a very large bushy beard and you are pure red. Yeah. And Mercy, you're bald.
Not like permanently though, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Does it at least grow back at the normal rate, or no? It's just you've Christianed him.
He didn't say shaved. He said bald.
As a bald man, I would feel like it would take away my agency if your hair grew back.
Don't inflict whatever weird mental block you have about your hair on my character.
Grow your hair back, can't you?
Mercy, I have one question. Have you worn wigs?
I don't understand.
A look of fear.
I feel like I'm missing the joke and I don't know what to say. That's just going to be the least bad for me.
Just look up Elijah Wood wigs later, and you'll totally get the joke. It's okay. I'm sure there are ways to get your hair back later, but for now, you got that bald chic look going. Okay.
So wait.
Waiting.
Bald. Fur problem. I'm sensing.
Mose, sell me your hair. It's
Just
currently red. I need it.
You would look like Marge Simpson, but with red hair.
Mercy, your plan is to wear a toupee out of my fur?
I can't let people see me like this.
I think this is worse, actually.
We'll go to the wig store.
As you guys all stepped onto these portals, you were teleported somewhere. There is a blast of air, and then you appear in Monsieur Musketeer's bedroom. In his bedroom, there was a carpet on the floor that had a similar spell glyph inscribed into it. You are in a room with Robert Morgan, Christian, all 5 of the kids. You guys show up. David's got a giant cyclops eye that's slowly receding. Mercy, your eyes are like spluttering as the lights are slowly turning on. Mose, as you look up at these people, you see your eyes just like rip as the flesh that covered them starts to separate. and you all fall unconscious onto Monsieur Musketeer's giant purple sheets and pass out.
The giant purple sheets that have various holes cut into them.
Yes, the last thing you hear before you pass out is Monsieur Musketeer going, "What has happened to my curtains?"
Does that mean we get long rests?
Yes.
You do get long rests. All of you get long rests.
Yay, long rest.
Oh, I forgot I leveled up.
Yes, everyone is level 3 now. You wake up in sort of a haze, and you are all in a forest. As you all look around, the forest seems to stretch on for
Oh,
miles.
great! I'm dreaming again.
Do we know we're dreaming?
I've been here.
It's the forest. It's the forest with the zombies in it and the camp that we all went to as kids. You know, obviously.
But you haven't been here like this.
I mean, I don't remember all of my dreams, so maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Who knows?
Whoa. How do we know we're in a dream and not been teleported?
I immediately pinch him as hard as I possibly can.
Pretty sure it doesn't work if my dream peoples pinch each other. I need to pinch myself. Dream Mercy.
What are you like the mayor of Dreamville now? You make the rules around
I'm
here?
obviously the one dreaming. You guys are obviously figments of my imagination.
I pinch him as hard as I can now.
So should we feel any pain from being pinched?
No.
This felt a lot more important when I was here by myself.
As you guys pinch each other, there's no pain.
I mean, I would feel a pain. Oh my god. We can do whatever we want. I slapped Taylor.
If it makes you feel better. Ow!
I also slap Taylor.
Ow! Hey, wait a second. If it
Does
makes
it hurt?
No, I'm just pretending. If it makes you feel better, you're all technically, I mean, you look like yourselves, but you're all technically me. You're different aspects of my personality in my subconscious, represented by you characters. So
I know what's going on, but like, I'm actually really curious. What do you think I represent in your personality?
Obviously you're my sex drive. Because I'm not getting any.
You think Mose represents your sex drive?
Probably. I mean,
Then what am I to you?
Yes, now please describe all of your friends as aspects of your personality.
Yeah, you can't just do one of us and not do all of us.
Guys, I don't think you understand. I think you're really better off if he doesn't do that.
I mean, you know.
Wait, we're gonna dream. I put my hands to my head. Buttholes. Giant buttholes.
Wow. I guess you're the aspect of me that is really into buttholes. I didn't realize a part of my subconscious wasn't about holes, but thanks. This has been very illuminating.
Christian, does anything happen when I do that?
No.
Fuck.
That's really fun because, like, if I'm the sex drive, then you're not into buttholes sexually. Then.
Just philosophically.
Well, I mean, I could have been wrong. Maybe David is the sex drive. I don't know. David me is the sex drive.
Wait, does that make me the butthole guy then?
I'm as confused as you are.
Are we on a pathway or are we just in the middle of a forest?
You're just in the middle of a forest. As you guys are arguing about who is what aspect of Taylor, you see a little black fox jump up on a nearby rock and just stands there and looks at you guys. And it just opens its mouth and it goes, "Hey."
Oh my god.
I look over and I say, "Hey."
You're all spirits right now.
You guys, this tiny cat has a side quest for us.
I'm not a cat.
Spirits, huh?
Yeah, I called you here to talk to you.
Listen, we've had some bad experience with foxes of late. I assume you're one of the normal ones and not the one in the middle playing tricks.
No, Mose knows who I am.
Do none of you three keep up with even just, like, basic levels of religious belief or like religious philosophy?
Correct. I do not.
Listen, not all of our parents are running a cult, guy.
Okay, I got two separate things to say about that. But again, this is just like bottom tier knowledge.
Obviously, I was clearly wrong. David me is the version of me that is my sex drive. Mose me is my sexually repressed side. It's easy to get those two confused, but
I am interested. Which one is Mercy?
Don't encourage this.
I'm not Mercy, which one of me are you? Which part of my subconscious are you, Mercy?
I don't feel qualified or comfortable answering that at all.
Thank you for stopping him again.
Who, Taylor?
My brother.
The red one?
Yes,
Who are you?
I'm the one below.
So is this not a dream?
No,
This is real?
it's spiritual.
That's just as real as anything else. Honestly, like I feel a lot of spiritual things in my life and communing with the various.
So wait, I just admitted that I'm sexually attracted to Mose, to the real Mose? What?
You did not.
I mean, you did now, and like just then.
Oh
So-
boy, I need a drink.
So the way our stuff works, so there's two foxes that sort of oversee the cycle of life. You know, we've got the one below all. This is the one that cares about like life, and then you've got the one above all that cares more about like when people die and then they go to death. You know, they go up, they go onwards.
Yeah.
Yes, and destruction and creation and growth and decay and everything that makes up life and death.
Your yin, your yang, atrophy, entropy.
But there's a third one?
So we've learned.
Yes, my brother.
I mean, all of that is assuming that you subscribe to the, mainstream religious ideology of this world and not, what's actually happening.
Hey, Mercy.
Yeah.
One of those gods is talking to you right now.
It's something's talking to me. If we're calling it God, that's up to you.
We could all still be in my dream.
That's not what's
I
happening,
mean,
Taylor.
I have lots of dreams that I remember. I don't think I've ever had a dream where like God or a Buddha or like a giant serpent monster serpents showed up in my dreams. We had a lot of fun, but like never had a thing being like, I am God, that's what's up.
One below all, please answer me this with all of your wisdom. Why did you bring these guys along for this time?
This time, you've been here before.
That was the first thing he said when he got here.
I brought you all here to give you some advice.
It's gonna be a riddle. I bet it's gonna be a riddle.
Mercy, I am surprised. You did perish and met the one above all before, did you not?
I'm having some flashbacks to Oh yeah, I did get hit with the death laser. Oh yeah.
What's the advice?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. There was a lot going on when I got hit with the laser. It was when we were on top of the roof, I think, dealing with Frankenstein.
Oh yes, I still have his manifesto. I look for my stuff and I realize I probably don't have any of my gear in my dream.
We are on a bit of a time limit.
Yeah, so wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you bring me back then? Was I actually dead or was that
No, Taylor brought you back.
Oh my god, let the fox tell us the advice.
If you guys would like to be stuck here forever, we can continue stalling.
No, I don't think we want that.
Taylor, your watch.
What about it?
It is a powerful artifact from Valborough's past that your father gave to you.
Yeah.
My brother has cursed it.
Oh, cool.
Be careful.
So can you like uncurse it or whatever? I mean, you are God, right? That should be like easy.
No. David,
Yes.
a friend of mine will come to see you soon.
Oh, okay, ballin'.
Let him in.
Let him in?
Let him in.
That can
You
be
got it.
interpreted in a number of different ways.
Yeah, it's a dream.
Mercy,
Yes.
your real family is in the wilds that surround Valborough. You will meet them one day.
Are they like chill?
Mose,
Okay. Ignore me. That's fine. That's cool too.
the failure in your past was not your fault. Believe in yourself.
It was mine. The fox is talking about that time that things didn't work out between you and that girl from camp. It wasn't your fault. It was my fault. I kind of agree with the fox there.
Taylor,
Yes. No, maybe. Wait, actually, I'm not Taylor anymore. I'm Monster Musketeer, and I become Monster Musketeer.
Taylor, this soul is your responsibility. And the fox turns his nose deeper into the woods. And off in the distance, you see a white fox standing in the middle of some mist with a security goblin standing beside him.
Oh dear God. Is it Fillmore Butts? Oh.
They both turn around and walk and vanish into the mist.
Oh.
This soul is your responsibility.
I didn't kill that guy. It was... What was the name of the other goblin that buried him for us?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
My brother's power is only growing. To stop him, you must find the source.
Wait.
As you say, wait, you all go unconscious.
I'm sorry, Neon. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
And you wake up.
If it's just okay. So Mose, I have questions. Presumably, these foxes represent the primal forces of life and death, and obviously, that third one represents some other primal force. So, if by removing this or like dealing with it, removing it from the universe, whatever it is that one wanted us to do, is that not going to cause some big problems with the balance of the universe?
So we have the one above, which deals with death, and the one below, which deals with life. And then there's the one between. What would you view as between?
Yeah, but if they're all like cut from the same thing, isn't that one also just as necessary as life and death?
Are you arguing that the undead are a necessary part of nature? And
I mean, they exist.
fair.
The one between represents an affront to the cycle of life itself, to the natural order as a whole. It is also near unilaterally the cause of all the shit we've gone through since coming back to Valborough.
I get that. I'm just wondering whether or not that first part is just your dogmatic bias talking.
Mercy Me makes a good point. I think I know what you're saying. Being that we're the same person, I think I know what you're getting at.
I slapped Taylor in the face again.
Sorry.
Stop doing that.
Did it hurt that time?
I transform into Mercy so that the next time Mercy slaps me, she's slapping herself.
Have we actually woken up at this point?
You guys are arguing as everything begins to fade to black. Before Mose, you lose consciousness. The one below all just calmly gets up and walks over to you. He bends down and shuffles a leaf over, and you see a little coin sitting on the ground that has a fox face on it. And he picks it up and puts it in your hand. And then you lose consciousness.
A fox dollar.
Worth 93 cents.
And then you wake up to the familiar sound of the beeping of a hospital and the small beds and the white draped sheets surrounding them. You all wake up in the same hospital room.
Oh, fuck. I'm back in the goddamn building.
See, a doctor comes in and he goes, "Oh, good, you guys are awake."
Oh, no. Is it the same guy?
Oh, this fucking guy again.
Yeah, interesting how you guys keep coming back here and eating up my resources at this hospital.
That's what a hospital's for.
Excuse us for needing medical care.
If you didn't do drugs and have overdoses, you would be fine.
That's...
First off, you don't know me. Second, can't stop, won't stop.
Am I still yellow?
Yeah, it seems that the drug had a weird effect on your skin. We thought you might have had jaundice, but it seems to just be some weird permanent color change thing.
Who brought us here?
It was Robert Morgan, the CPP officer.
And did he tell you about the chocolate factory?
Well, apparently they've got the chocolate factory on lockdown. There was some person masquerading as Monsieur Musketeer who...
Yeah, kidnapping people. Where's my brother?
I don't know.
Where's my father?
I don't know. I'm just a doctor.
Okay, can you find somebody who does know where my brother is, please?
You see the door opens and Lieutenant Poop comes walking in.
Thank Christ. Sorry. What's the equivalent of Christ in this world?
Thank foxes.
Thank Fox. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's it.
That's better.
For
That's
fuck's
much
sake.
better.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Careful.
Well, how you guys all feeling? You guys passed out there for like a day and a half. You guys doing all right?
How are you doing? Because I'm green.
Yep.
Well, I'd say it's somewhere in between yellow and green.
I'd go more yellow, personally.
Where's my brother?
Where's my hair?
More importantly, a human life that's my brother, please.
Your brother is home safe. as are all the other kids.
Oh, whoa, what'd I miss? I assume I just woke up.
Oh, hey, Taylor. You're in the hospital. You were all knocked unconscious somehow. You've been out for about a day and a half. The visible people around here just think that you guys were drug overdoses. We got you here. We got you here safe and sound. How you guys feeling? You guys doing okay? I know that was a lot.
No.
I ignore this guy entirely. I try to get out of bed and go looking for a mirror.
You see that there's like a little sink set up beside your bed with a mirror above it.
I take a look in the mirror. I reset my facial features, pull off all the bandages, and I look like the spitting image of the doctor that was just talking to me.
Oh God.
The doctor just pauses, looks at you, and goes, I need a break. I've been working too hard. And he just walks out of the room.
I need a break. I've been working too hard, and I just walk out of the room.
Okay, bye.
I get pushed back into the room by some nurses.
You're obviously still wearing a hospital gown.
Yeah, a nurse comes and just like pulls you back in by the arm, and she's like, "Now, we haven't done a checkout yet. Just wait, sir." Shoves you back into the room. Yeah, Lieutenant Poop. He like sits down. He pulls up a chair. The chair like handles bend out as he sits down because he's just way too big for the chair. I'll be honest, I did not expect you guys to go charging into an underground lair, drinking random potions, and getting involved in dark abyssal magic.
To be fair, I wasn't there at all. I never showed my face once.
Listen, you asked for results and we gave you results.
I'm not saying you didn't deliver. I'm just...
Wait, so are you mad at us or not? I'm confused.
I'm not mad at you at all. You guys stopped a cannibal.
Okay.
You rescued a factory. In fact, Monsieur Musketeer was so happy with everything that happened. He's upgraded all of the health insurance of all the goblins.
Oh.
Like everything that you've done was just positive.
Well,
I mean, in a very real sense, that feels like the least he could have done. Is giving them healthcare. It's just, I mean, it's a pretty low bar to clear.
So, some of them did have healthcare, some of them didn't. I think the security goblins actually had more healthcare than the workers inside. But now they've got a full plan. They've got retirement plans, stuff like that going on. He's really working to change that place around for the better.
I see the guy has had a change of heart.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I wonder what motivated him to have such a stark change of heart concerning his goblin employees. Sounds to me like he might feel guilty about something. Do you think he maybe hurt any of his employees, like intentionally or otherwise? Maybe even killed one of them?
We did actually find a body.
I would be looking into that Monsieur Musketeer because, it sounds to me like everything that he's doing now feels like trying to make up for unspoken guilt.
Oh yeah, no, tonight we're actually going to do a head ceremony. With Grim, so we're gonna ask that goblin some questions and figure out what's going on.
A head ceremony.
Head ceremony. I feel like maybe you
like
need to
speak with
rebranding.
dead?
That sounds like not the best way to phrase that.
But y'all came up with it. I really liked it. Head ceremony is so good. It's because we're all one head.
Is that like speaking with the dead? Some sort of speak with the dead
Oh yeah,
ritual?
yeah. Grim was working on reconstructing his face because it looked like he got shot.
Oh yeah.
and
Oh, he
he's
got shot in the face, did he?
Yeah, he's got his lower jaw
that's-
back and working now. So we're gonna ask him a
Damn.
couple questions, try and figure out who killed him.
That sucks. That really sucks that he got shot in the face. Did any of his brain get destroyed?
painful to listen to.
Well, even if he doesn't need the brain for the speak with dead thing, he just needs.
Well,
like,
yeah,
a soul
but
from his-
I surreptitiously
heard-
be like try and signal to Taylor. It's like, listen,
yeah,
I have to go to work anyway. I'm gonna figure it out.
Well, do you guys want to like come to the head ceremony? You guys can ask some of the questions.
Oh, I would love that, but I mean, I'm not optimistic about the results because I heard that sometimes when people get shot in the head ceremonies produce confused answers.
I'll leave that up to Grim to decide.
But it was Grim that told me that. So I mean,
I guess we'll find out later.
in confidence.
So I guess I better like get cleaned up and get to work. Grim's probably gonna need a second for. Oh shit! Did I ever bring Grim his car back? I don't think I brought Grim his car back.
Now we brought it back for you.
Well, I can definitely come and help out with the head ceremony.
Oh, thanks, Mose. I appreciate that.
Of
You know what?
course.
I could help too if you like. Yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah,
that's-
all y'all are welcome for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad that I wasn't even there during the whole Monsieur Musketeer mansion raid. I want to do something to help.
But your dad said you were.
He must have been mistaken. I wasn't there.
Oh no, he put it all in the police report as well.
Oh, that's embarrassing for him. No, I wasn't there.
I mean, unless he was drinking, and then we have to, take him off the force and suspend him or something.
Listen, maybe someone forged the report and put his signature on it. He wouldn't
no, I
have
talked to
made
him
that.
in person.
You sure you talked to him?
Oh, yeah.
I think. Have you been drinking? I think you're mistaken.
Nope. Sober 20 years.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Well,
Yep. I'm actually his sponsor.
that can't be right because I know who his sponsor is, and it's Jim.
Me.
It's Jim Cummings.
I don't know who that is, but it's not a sponsor. Anyway, so just so you guys all get a kind of context on what happened, because you went in there, you solved the problem, stuff like that happened. Do you guys all know who William Bonweir was?
The crazy woods hobo?
Yes.
I refuse to answer any more questions on the grounds that my deception checks aren't being asked for rolls.
These are not.
As my lawyer has recommended.
I just gained a silver tongue. I'm trying to lie my way through things here.
I would if it wasn't so obvious for him, where he knows the answers.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Anyway, so he was the crazy guy that lives in the woods. But do you know why?
No.
Not me.
When I was young, he was just a high elf. He had a respectable job, and a rumor came out, a not so great one, about him. And a couple of the townsfolk took it pretty seriously and took matters into their own hands, and they set his place on fire.
Well, that
And
sounds
he
pretty
was
nice.
he was in it, and he did not have any sort of insurance. He got burns all over his body, and he went a little bit loopy after that. We found out later that he was innocent, that nothing actually happened. There was not much that anybody could do to help him at that point. And he lived in the woods. And, it was a creepy guy. Eventually got the nickname Billy Bonkers, living out there. We went out to his tent, and we found a corpse that looked like it had been partially eaten. Why this is important, we estimate the time of death to be around the time of Monsieur Musketeer coming back to town, which, based on your dad's report, Monsieur Musketeer was actually under the influence of the one between all.
Which Monsieur Musketeer? Because I heard there were. I mean, I wasn't there again, but I heard there were 3 different Monsieur Musketeers on the site at that time. At the time,
The one that Billy Bonkers was pretending to be.
Oh, okay.
With what we learned from Frankenstein and what we've learned from Billy Bonkers, it seems like the one between all targets people at moments of weakness. So, for Frankenstein, it was when his daughter died, and he was desperately searching for a way to bring her back.
I have his manifesto, so I mean, I should be able to tell you what he was trying to do. I haven't actually read it, but I've been carrying it around with me for months. So,
Oh, you took police evidence?
it wasn't. I mean,
It wasn't a crime scene then.
It wasn't a crime
It
scene
wasn't
at the time.
evidence.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And speaking of which, where are our things? Because I'm just wearing a gown apparently, and I would like my shit back.
Yeah, he hands you all your stuff, and he hands you a stitched together purple Monsieur Musketeer coat. But this one, you can see that it's had some love put into it, and it's been redone, and it looks just like the real Monsieur Musketeer's coat.
Fancy.
Do you put it on?
Nah, I just shove it in my backpack.
Okay.
Never to be seen again.
Oh yeah. No. He gets you all your clothes. You guys get all dressed and stuff like that. He holds out checks for you all. As promised, 2,500 gold apiece. You go to the bank.
my
These
God.
are clear right away.
That's a lot of money. I'll take that in platinum, please.
No.
This man is not a bank. He's issuing checks.
Fair enough.
The other part of the deal was that I would give y'all a place to live for an entire year rent-free. Now, I've got 2 places that you can live. They've recently come under the police's control, and all of our investigations have completed at them. There is room for 2 of you in each of those places, so you're going to have to choose who your roommate's going to be. The first one is apartment 1408 at 123 Street, aka Frankenstein's.
I choose Mose.
It's because he wants to fuck you.
I think it is absolutely for the best that I do not room.
All right, do you guys want to hear what the other place is first before you start deciding?
Yes, please finish what you were saying.
Okay, the other place is at 120 Volt Circle. It's Electra Boken's old house.
What do we know about the neighborhoods they are in?
123 Street. It's kind of in a
That's
rougher.
So stupid.
It's in a rougher area of town. You know, I think there's some bad types in the area, but it's definitely interesting, and it's slowly getting a little bit better. I hear there's some sort of like pharmaceutical shop that's opening up in the area.
Wait, is that where the drug dealer lives?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to live there. I want to live there. Dibs. Dibs.
Did
I
you
called dibs.
change the locks in this place? Because I still have the key card to open it.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
this
said
is garbage then.
unconvincing.
Well,
I'll just
Yeah, and
get rid of my card,
120 Volt Circle, not too far. It's only a couple blocks away from Bed Bath Beyond and More. Unfortunately, Bed Bath Beyond and More is closed right now. We're working on figuring out what happened to Carl Longtooth. But
Carl's gone.
Carl Longtooth.
yeah, actually, I sent a couple of my officers out to investigate the clowns in the sewers. And Carl Longtooth, whose shop is right outside one of the sewers, seems like his shop got broken into and he was dragged into a sewer. They went to investigate and they haven't returned.
Was he a few days away from retirement?
I'm sure they were your best and brightest, just top of the line.
Very capable.
I would like to go to 120 Volt Circle, please.
All right.
I would also like to go to 120.
Wait, no, I don't want to live with Taylor.
Well, I have good news for you. My name's not Taylor, it's Mercy right now.
But can you
Please.
live with yourself?
No,
Well, good. Well, I have good news for you.
I'm an insufferable bitch. I cannot tolerate this.
Just suck it up, Mercy.
Well,
Listen.
sounds like that's decided.
Mose, David, please, one of you, please switch with me. David. You've always been my favorite. Please, do not do this. I will get you so many.
I've always been your
I will get you
favorite.
so many goos. Please don't make me live with Taylor.
Go on. You've piqued my interest, madam.
I'm starting to feel insulted.
I can't rightfully if I can't rightfully leave Mose alone if he's afraid that he's gonna get like hit on.
You know, I won't hit on Mose. I just need to not be living with Taylor.
Taylor, who do you want to have as a roommate?
I'd room with any of you guys. You're pretty. I like all of yous.
It's aside from Mose, who would you prefer to have as a roommate?
I'll room with Taylor.
I feel like living together might do wonders for Mercy and I's troubled relationship. We'll be like
okay.
Bert and Ernie.
I think you mean Ert and Bernie,
Bert and Bernie.
characters from the Nickelodeon television show Henry Danger. Anyways.
No, I mean whoever. I'll live with anybody. I'm sure it'll be a hoot no matter what.
Well, I suppose I'm fine moving into what was a laboratory. I don't know, if there might be secret compartments there. I could make some use out of it if I'm designing something. And if you guys, I say to the two of you really quietly, if you two really don't want to be with Taylor, I will be with Taylor. But you owe me lots of slime or something.
Let me put it this way. I probably would have done it before I found out that he like wanted to fuck me.
I don't
So-
think he really wanted to fuck you, because that was in a dream.
That was in a dream.
He
Can't believe
literally
it.
said that with his own
Things
mouth.
in a dream that are literal are metaphors in real life when we wake
That's
up.
right.
Do you understand?
I don't think the transitive property applies to dreams.
Well, I would like to figure that out in from a distance.
Okay, Taylor, you and me, I'll go to 123 Fake Street or whatever it was called.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I sneeze in your bag real quick. Just add some goo to the box.
That's not
That's not the
Well,
right kind of goo.
that's snot, but that's not what.
That's not.
That is not. You're right.
All right. Thank you guys for doing that in a very quick and orderly fashion. He says, all right, we do have one other piece of business that we need to discuss. The upper brass is not happy with me right now.
Is it
That-
because someone falsified a report and
No, it's because civilians got hurt.
Well, we're deputized. We're not technically civilian.
You guys were given like a little bit of power beyond the norm, but they weren't happy with my explanation of that. So they have asked me to get you guys involved in some extra classes up at Winchester College. You know, it's 4 months. It's all paid for by the CPP, by the VOA fund. You guys will get to, officially become peace officers for the CPP instead of just having to be secretive members of the Valborough Obscuring Agency. And while you're there, we can get you involved in some additional side classes so you can get some extra skills as well.
I love school.
Will I at any point have to wear one of these terrible uniforms?
Absolutely not.
Super. What's the curriculum?
The first, there's just like the general class where you learn about laws and stuff like that.
Well, obviously, we'll be skipping most of those, but okay.
Because you're joining partway through a session, there's only room for one of you in one class. And one's on Tuesday nights and one's on Thursday nights. So I kind of got to pick your brains on who wants to get to what class. So the ones on the Tuesday nights, we've got firearms training, we've got obstacle course training, we've got detective training, and we have undercover training.
I want all of those.
Obstacle course.
David, you can be in the obstacle course one. I'll already sign you up. Thank you for volunteering. We've still got the other 3 left.
Give me that sweet, sweet firearms proficiency. Lord knows I needed.
Actually, your father specifically requested that you do that one. He mentioned something about you running around with a firearm. I chose to turn the other ear to that one to make sure you get a proper gun license.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm gonna go for undercover training. Mose, no offense, it doesn't seem like you're probably the best candidate for undercover
What do you
work.
mean?
Are you kidding? He's so furry that nobody can hear his footsteps because his feet are
Here,
so soft.
you keep looking this way, and I'm gonna sneak up behind you, and you hear just so many things falling over.
All
As I'm
right.
looking
Well,
directly
the
at
most training then. You should be taking the class.
all right, Mose. Since you got to choose last next time, I'm going to let you pick the Thursday class first this time. That sound fair?
Sure.
So you got theater class, martial arts, gaming club, or weightlifting.
Theater, martial arts, gaming, or weights.
Gaming's like board games and cards and
Oh, I like cards.
Other loser nerdy shit.
Okay. I guess I'll go gaming club, I guess.
all right. Mercy, you were second last there, so you can choose between theater, martial arts, and weightlifting.
It's a Sophie's choice of.
I'm gonna do martial arts.
Perfect. And we've got Taylor. Taylor, you were second first last time. That makes sense. You go. You want theater or you want weightlifting?
Second first.
Do you think I, a trained actor, needs your paltry, second-rate, high school level theater class?
I think it's college level.
Whatever. No, I'm taking the other option. Whatever is not the acting one.
Weightlifting.
I guess I'm taking weightlifting.
Hey, I'm gonna meet some guys either way. Weightlifting, theater, they're all homosexuals.
You guys leave the hospital and go get ready to all settle down. And you do get an email that pops up on your phone as you're leaving. And it says the high school reunion is back on. And the date is set just after your graduation from Winchester College. Before you leave, he does mention that he is asking for somebody to come and help him out with you guys. At the end of your semester, he is going to have a police officer who he trusts greatly, who is a strong fighter from outside of Valborough.
From outside of Valborough.
Good
He's bringing
times.
outside talent. Does this person know what goes on in Valborough?
Nope. Visible person.
Oh, they're not obscured. They're visible.
They're just gonna see us as normal
As
people and have
humans. Okay.
very, very, very weird ideas about the way we are.
100%.
Works for me. I'll be easier to lie to him.
You all go about your day and eventually make your way to Grimm's place for the head ceremony. Who would like to go and who would like to not go?
I have to go.
I have to go as well.
Definitely going.
We're all going.
I don't know how long it's been since I've been at work.
I was gonna say David would not like to go.
David, you're not going?
This is the goblin that Taylor killed, right?
Yeah.
Shot him in the face with a shotgun.
Yeah, David's not going to this. There's a word called complicit.
I've got a plan. Not a very good one. We're just gonna spam a bunch of questions and hope he answers them.
As long as he only gets 5 questions, so as long as we waste those questions, everything's fine.
It shouldn't be that hard. We do a lot of talking and say virtually nothing. So
You approach up to the morgue, painted white with a little white fox head above the door. You knock on the door, and inside is Grimm and Lieutenant Poop. And Grimm goes, "Oh, hey guys. Wow, feels like it's been quite a while since I've seen you all. Mercy. Oh, I like the bald look, I must say. Very chic choice."
I appreciate the compliment, and I need to go buy a wig immediately.
Oh, I know a great place that we could go shopping for wigs.
Wait. Please tell me you are not supplying them with hair.
No. That would be disgusting. No, I actually I do have a secret. And he pulls off his toupee. So, unfortunately, I became bald quite early, so I have had to make do. But I know a guy, and he puts the toupee back on. Lieutenant Poop comes over and he goes, "Well, I guess we should probably get this on the way. Listen, remember our goal here. Our goal is we are trying to figure out the one between all, what's going on with all of that, how this guy died. His name is Fillmore Butts, a very unfortunate name. We were considering bringing in his girlfriend, but we decided probably not to involve a civilian here.
Oh, you know about his girlfriend,
His emergency contact.
Michelle Strongjaw. Oh, good.
How'd
Did
you know
have
the
her
name?
Phone number? Well, she's a friend of mine from high school. And as soon as I had heard that this guy died, I wanted to reach out to her to offer, my condolences, but I lost her number.
No, we only had an email.
I'll take that. I don't know her email either.
I'll have to see if we're allowed to release that
A
information.
man has died.
First, we got more.
Certainly, you can make an exception.
Yeah, we got people on it. That can be handled by the regular CPP, though.
Please, it would mean a lot to me to let me do this for her. Just think about
Roll
what it would
persuasion.
mean. Think about what it would mean for this to come from a close friend as opposed to a police officer. It's 20, dirty 20.
Goes, I can see it. And what do you look like right now, Taylor?
Last I checked, it was Mercy. Let me see if it's still Mercy. Hang on. Okay, I'm David since he's not here.
I can see it in I can see it in your eyes, David. You really cared about this person.
I did.
Yeah,
yes.
when we're all done, I'll make sure to get that email and I'll send it over to you.
Thank you.
I was like a solid 60% sure you were gonna say Mercy, but with hair.
Guys, I don't mean to be rude, but we do have a dead body just hanging out in the back. That we do need to.
Yeah.
I've been delicately working on reconstructing its at least its jaw. Can we go stab it with my knife and ask it some questions?
Yes, of course, Grim.
Now, please keep in mind that we need to ask it proper questions. We need to be able to track down the one between all and figure out who killed this person. So we are going to ask questions one at a time. It will be David asking a question, Mercy asking a question, Mose asking a question, me asking a question, and Lieutenant Poop asking the final question.
Perfect. Though, are we concerned at all about the rumor that people who have been shot in the face sometimes are confused when giving their answers with a head ceremony?
That is very inaccurate.
And you're sure you're 100% sure
I'm a mortician.
that every time you've asked those questions, that those answers were legit.
Yeah, no, it's the heart actually that needs to be intact.
I had that doesn't seem like that should be the way it would work.
All right, well, if you are all ready, he starts walking with Lieutenant Poop towards the garage converted into a morgue. As you enter the room, you see that there are bodies that are covered in sheets against the wall, and in the center of the room, laying with a sheet revealing just his very exploded head, is Fillmore Butts' corpse.
I'm too emotional. Can I ask the last question instead of the first question?
Roll persuasion.
11.
I think we're gonna stick with the original order.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
All right. Mercy, you ready? You're gonna be asking first.
I got you. I know exactly what you want me to ask.
Cool. Grim stabs him in the heart, and you hear a
Creepy.
Yeah, that was gross. You never really get used to that.
Grim, so sorry to interrupt just as we're getting started. I just suddenly remembered. Is it all right? Sorry, you know me. Could I just do a really quick blushing, just to help my own nerves, just sort of make this feel a little better for myself?
the body on the table goes, "Yes."
I was not talking to that. You know that, right? You know that.
Lieutenant specifically wanted me to ask what idiot named you Fillmore Butts?
My father and mother.
And what were their names?
Why did they name you Fillmore?
After my father.
Wait, are you Fillmore the second?
Yes.
Fillmore Butts too.
Lieutenant Poop rushes in and goes, "Who killed you?"
We've asked
And he
5
goes,
questions.
"A CPP officer that came from a helicopter." And he falls over dead.
A CPP
Oh.
officer. Well, you heard him.
Well, I guess I better check the helicopter logs.
Yeah. I'm sure whoever it was on that helicopter filled out the logs properly.
Lieutenant
Were
Poop
we on
looks
the
at you all.
helicopter?
I was.
Lieutenant Poop looks at you all and goes, "That was very poor. I'm very disappointed. That was."
I did exactly what you wanted to know who named him that. You specifically said that.
You did want to know who named him that. It's
Rhetorically,
just-
that was very. I'm actually quite disappointed.
Well, listen, you let a bunch of amateurs ask the questions. We haven't even got to police school yet.
The last time I did that, you guys did very well, and that was just very shoddy. Anyway, I gotta take this call. You see, he steps out of the garage and he starts making a phone call. Grim goes, "What the hell was that, guys?"
Taylor killed that guy.
I mean,
I did no such thing.
Grim does the cat face where it holds the little paw in front of his mouth and his eyes go wide. Just why'd you kill him?
Don't believe Mercy's lies.
Also, I thought you were David.
I am David, but
You just answered as if you were Taylor. Come on, I've known you for years.
And so you think you'd be used to his shenanigans by now? That is clearly Taylor.
Okay, but I'm not used to Taylor shooting somebody in the face with a shotgun.
Say something David would say.
What?
I'm not used to Taylor shooting people in the face with a shotgun either, but I have to believe that if they really did it, then they must have had a good reason.
Lieutenant Poop comes walking back in and he goes, "Well, I got some bad news. Seems like we've got to take Taylor Fritz into custody. It seems Taylor Fritz was the one who signed out that helicopter."
Oh shit, Taylor Fritz, really? No.
Yep, he's been on hard times. His credit card got maxed out from some hotel bill recently, and
Oh no, poor Taylor Fritz. Well, come on, you got to give him one more chance.
well, we're gonna bring him into questioning and see what's going on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he may have just been on the helicopter. Just because he signed it out doesn't mean he was the one who hopped out of there and
That's
did this
a good
heinous
point,
crime.
Mercy.
That's great points from the people that ruined our chance to ask this guy questions about the main evil that's been lurking in our town. I'm gonna go take care of this one on my own. I appreciate all of your help today. And he just leaves. He just looks so disappointed, and he just leaves. Grim's like, "Why did you make me complicit?"
Listen, this is really all Mercy's fault. And Mose. Guys, what the hell?
You're the one who did the murder.
I didn't even get to do what
Yeah,
I
but-
wanted to.
You asked questions that we could have asked way better questions, like who was it that buried your body?
This coming from the person whose question was, "Why are you named Fillmore Butts?"
We very clearly said our goal was to find out who killed him. I can see why you guys pulled all these shenanigans, but you know why? I need a beer. He goes and he walks to the kitchen.
Aren't you on duty?
Fuck duty. My friend's a murderer.
Also, Grim. It's. I know this might be like splitting hairs, bearing the lead. You know, we get involved in lethal altercations all the time, right?
Did you use the splitting hairs thing because you and I are both bald?
I'm gonna go. It's been a long day. Thank you. I got some slime to swim around in or some shit. I'll see you guys later.
Grim, do we have an HR department?
No.
I don't like the fact that you just commented about my appearance in this way.
Nope. There's no HR. It's me, baby.
Wait, so
Finger
the
guns.
wait a minute. You're telling me that the police department does not have an HR department?
Oh, I work for the police, but I'm not like with the police. We're our own company. We're called Grim Death.
Yeah, no, I know.
I thought it was cool.
There's a big tacky side, just really poor taste out front. I'm pretty sure it triggers Mose every single time he sees it on the front of his parents' ancestral
I don't think
home.
he noticed it the first time he came over.
I think I blocked it out. It's like, did you have to go for neon?
Grim Death. Neons.
Sorry, neon is one of my favorite things. Everything should be more neon, in my opinion.
I feel like you're making a joke at my expense, the human being playing this character, and I'm not sure I appreciate it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think I've ever had such a genuine laugh in a character voice before. That was fun.
Who was it that lives together now? God damn it. We'll do David and Taylor. Taylor, you go heading to 123 Street, heading up to 1408. Maybe you stop and buy some drugs on the way. Maybe you don't. We'll deal with that later. In between sessions. And you get up to 123 Street, and David is inside.
How was the head?
Well, it was a little bit.
Wait, hang on a minute. I didn't invite me in.
Hang on. I need to decide.
No, I'm fine with it. Just
Wait. I need to decide if I was still David at the time I walked through the door here. No, it's Mercy again.
Oh, okay.
Bald Mercy or regular Mercy?
Regular Mercy.
That's how we tell the difference now.
Are you gonna say Mercy? You grew your hair back or something?
No, I know.
Oh. Yeah, well, and anyway, the head ceremony went all right, I guess. Sure. Yeah, I mean, could have been worse. Did you find Michelle while I was gone? Did you happen to track?
Oh no, that I like. The minute I hung up the phone with you, I immediately forgot the name.
I need to track her down. It's very important.
I don't know, but I assume it's important to you. So
Yeah, it's important to me that I track her down. I killed her boyfriend.
remember in like the movie, I guess it wouldn't be Ocean's 11, C7. Remember in the C7 movie when Brad Pitt's telling him about all their not Brad Pitt. It's hard to make pop culture references. Remember when John Hole was explaining, this guy, he died. Did you send his wife roses? Better. I dated her for like a month. Oh, that's good. Like, is it one of those situations?
Yeah,
you feel bad about killing the guy, so you're like, I may as well
date her for
spoil
like
his
a month.
girlfriend. Brad Pitt. Thank you, chat.
Brad Pitt. Yeah, it's kind of like Brad Pitt.
I love a spoonerism.
So what I will say, as you look around this room and you have this conversation, it was a really open concept. He had knocked down all the walls to make room for this lab. So there's like a small kitchen area that was originally covered with a bunch of his like experiments and stuff.
Is
So
this
that's
the
all
lab?
been
Yes, Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, whose manifesto
We
I
climbed
still
on the
have?
roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And I turn into him and I read his manifesto.
There are 2 single beds in this room, just on opposite ends of the room. And somebody installed a curtain that just like hangs across the middle of.
Fancy.
Thank Christ I dodged that. Sorry.
Is
Sorry. For fuck's sake, I'm so glad I dodged that bullet.
is there like anything left in the room, or has everything been confiscated by the police?
Everything's been confiscated by the police outside of these 2 single beds that they've put in for you and the thing. But on another day, you can go and get stuff from the garage where you were staying, the trailer where you were staying.
While they were at the head ceremony, I would have loved to have just like scoured the apartment, knocking on the walls, pushing on the floors to see if there was maybe a hidden panel that was maybe left behind.
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, no, that sucks. 9. What would it have been if I had rolled it in person? No, I also a 9.
Wow. Impressive.
You go looking around the apartment, but you do not find anything, unfortunately. But Taylor, as he lays down and starts reading this manifesto looking like Frankenstein, you go over to the single bed, and you see that sitting on the bed are 2 flasks. They are silver. They've got a twist off top.
Hey, you didn't bring these back with you from the head ceremony, right?
What? Are you talking to me?
Hello? Yeah, you're the only one in the room.
I didn't bring them back from the thingamajig. No, I don't know what those are.
What the fuck are these? It's possible the cop left it here, but he would have left a note. Detective Poop, that's his name. It's possible Detective Poop left it for us, but
You want me to find out?
I don't wanna like open it. Like this could be some Perry Hotter shit, where you like open a flask and then a big evil dragon comes out or whatever.
I mean,
Do I have like detect magic or something? I don't think I do.
As you stare at these 2 mysterious flasks, we cut over to Mercy and Mose walking into 120-volt circle. The dust has all been cleaned up. The Nora Roberts book is gone from the nightstand, as is whatever was behind that book initially. And the board game Clue has been taken. You are left with an empty, creaky wooden house. And there are 2 bedrooms upstairs. They are both roughly the same size. And inside, there are 2 beds. One is slightly bigger to accommodate
See,
Mo.
this is why I wanted this house.
Yeah, this feels like a much better situation. Thank you for. Well, I guess I should probably be thanking David for taking that bullet and having to bunk with Taylor.
Yeah, I don't know what part of you decided, hey, that super sketchy part of town where drug dealers got on first name basis with me? What if that was all I lived in? What if that was my every morning and every night?
That didn't occur to me until right now, but those benefits still are outweighed by the prospect of living with Taylor.
Probably would have been fine with it. It was just a really big bombshell kind of right before that happened.
Yeah, I guess so, but I was a little. Sorry, what bombshell? I was kind of preoccupied.
What do you mean?
I was trying my very hardest not to live in the same room with Taylor. So
That was
it's
before
like, what are you?
that. No, the part where he said he was into me.
Oh well, yeah, your thing, right?
Yeah, that bomb. What?
Well, I mean, I personally don't see it, but I mean, you are tall, and I guess he's into redheads now. I don't know. I don't know, man.
So does that mean he was interested in you, lost that interest when you went bald, and then it just transferred onto me? I
mean, who wouldn't be interested in me? It's fine. You don't have to answer that. You don't have to incriminate yourself. It's fine. Yeah, you're a lawyer. You don't have to. You can plead the fifth.
I'm choosing not. I am choosing to say not me.
That's okay. Fine. Whatever. Perjure yourself if you like.
All right.
Mercy, your phone begins to ring. It's your mom.
Hiya, Mama Bear.
Hey, Mercy. Listen, I heard kind of what happened, that you went through like a weird thing. Your dad filled me in. I am glad you're doing okay. A few days ago, he was really happy because Monsieur Musketeer had apparently taken one of his ideas something to do with psychic garlic on taint, and like put it into effect.
Yeah.
But then like Monsieur Musketeer was a cannibal or something, and well, now your dad's just happy because he has proper health care.
That was the sentence, Mom. It's
Anyway, that's not why I'm calling. Have you seen your brother? Have you seen Abel?
I was supposed to collect him from the candy factory, wasn't I?
I think maybe we should probably take you to a doctor to get some. It seems like your memory is kind of going. Maybe we should get a brain scan. Your memory's really bad lately, Letty. I love you, but it's kind of scary.
So I was actually just at the doctor, and they said I'm totally fine for police work. So, I'm going to college, Mom. Again, but I'll finish this time.
What? That's so exciting! Oh my gosh, you're going to college, my baby. But yeah. Anyway, your brother, he I haven't seen him in like a day or two.
I assume he doesn't have a girlfriend or boyfriend based on everything I know about him. But is there any person that he's been hanging out with?
Oh yeah, he's got this group of boys that he's been hanging around, some friends and stuff. I don't really know much about them. They all kind of dress the same and
Like in a uniform?
no, like you know how he likes to wear band T-shirts and chains and tries to look cool and keeps his hair that way. You know
Yeah,
what I
copying my look from like 8 years ago. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, they all kind of dress that way and they all act tough and stuff. And some of them seem a little bit older than him. And I saw that they had like a lot of tattoos.
And they
stuff.
don't. Do you know where they hang out?
No, honey, I don't. I'm just maybe you just stayed over at a friend's place or something. I'm sure it'll be fine. But if you hear from him, can you let me know?
Actually, no. I don't have any follow-up questions. Yes, I will let you know. Love you, Mom. And I just hang up.
You get a text message. Come home for
That
dinner
seems-
soon. Miss you. Love you.
That seems like a
Okay,
pretty
well-
abrupt ending to your conversation with your mom.
Listen, in the Widdershins family, sometimes it's really best to rip a band-aid off as quickly as possible and deal with the consequences later. Are we expecting anybody?
At
to
that
move?
moment, you hear a knock on the door.
I'll get it.
You open the door and you see the burly figure of your father. He's still in his black priest getup, and he just steps through the door.
Magic.
How did you manage to dye
I
all
don't
of
like
your hair
it.
red? Mm-hmm.
You, I just
It
want to make sure you
looks
heard me. I
fine.
did say I don't like it.
Yeah. Yep, it's fine.
If I
It's
don't like
fine.
it, you're
It's
also
fine.
allowed to not like it. I didn't actually
Nope,
get a
it's
chance
fine.
to tell you about
This
it.
is a
How
nice
did you
place.
know I was here?
Oh no! Emergency contact. The Lieutenant Poop filled me in. Yeah, I got a truck filled with stuff. Your stuff outside.
that's
I thought I
perfect.
would,
Thanks, Dad.
I would bring it over for you.
Mercy yells down. I don't think that's how emergency contacts
problem.
work.
Yeah, you were in the hospital. He called and he told the plan that he was gonna let you guys live here.
Thanks.
The work you've been doing.
You heard that, Mercy?
Gotta say,
He's
I'm
proud of you.
you.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah. My parents told me that it's the stupidest thing. So I don't know how much that's worth. But he probably means it.
For sure. Anyway, if you're close enough to hear, you're close enough to grab a box. Let's go.
Quickly, actually, there was a guy outside, and he gave me a business card, and he asked me to give it to you. Looked like he was in kind of a rush. He said that you would recognize it if you saw it. Yeah, a little weird. He just gave it to me, and then he kind of scampered off. Anyway, yeah, here you go. And he hands you a business card, and it says Benson Horowitz. And it's a business card for a law firm. And you recognize that this is the law firm that you single-handedly caused to fail
Thanks, Dad.
before you came to Valborough.
I just tuck it into my suit jacket pocket.
Old
do you know who he
contacts.
is, son?
I'll reach out in the morning.
Got it. Again, I'm proud. You're going back to school, getting your
Yep.
life around.
Just figuring
job.
it out.
You guys go and start helping Mose with unloading his stuff, and we cut
David-
back over
David
to
and
David
Fillmore
and
Butts.
Mercy.
The second, Junior. David and Fillmore Butts Jr.
Fillmore Butts the Lesser.
Transform again?
Yes, I transformed again while I was reading the book, and then I slammed the book shut in the form of Fillmore Butts, and I sit right up and I said, "Wait a second, David, I just remembered.
Yes.
You need to check your email. There should be an email in your email with the email to Michelle Strongjaw from the police."
Okay. I open up the email on my phone.
You see, there is in fact an email for Michelle.Strongjaw at
Yeah, there is an email here.
bmail.com. It's from Boogle.
Google.
I guess I'll
Email.
pass it over to you then.
Sweet.
Or would it be
I like
Booble?
Booble, but
Google? It's Bing and Google.
It's definitely Booble.
Not the merger.
I'm going to
It's a
send an
Booble
email
search
to
and
her
it's Boomer.
immediately.
So what I want you to do for that, outside of the session, I want you to send me an exact email of what you send to her, and the next session we'll read it at the top of the session, okay?
that's wild.
So right now, David, you see these two flasks on your bed. You're looking at the email, and you hear from within the flask a voice
Call
go,
Lieutenant Poop.
What?
Yes.
As soon as he
You call
picks
Lieutenant
up his phone to call Lieutenant Poop, I grab his phone and
No,
and hang up
Don't
on
you
him.
dare. Okay, I thought you were going to smash it on the
No,
floor.
I hang up. I said, "What are you doing?
doing?
Don't call Lieutenant Poop."
He's the one who gave us this house. I need to know if he put this here or not. Which one of these flasks is it coming from?
He obviously didn't put these here. He
you
would have left
see
a
one of
note
the flasks is moving
and or told
slightly.
us when he saw us at the head ceremony that there would, about the he obviously didn't leave these here.
I have a gut feeling that I will not enter combat if I open one of these flasks. I pick up the bottle. I just go, "Hello."
Hi! Oh my gosh! Someone!
What are you? Are you a genie?
Can you let me out, please?
You're in a flask.
No,
Do you know
I'm a
you're in a
human.
flask?
What?
Where do you think you are?
What? A flask?
Okay, well, I'm looking at a flask
I
that's
don't
talking
know.
back to me like a tiny little bottle, and I'm a normal-sized human. I don't know. Who the fuck are you,
Why
bro?
am I in a flask? What?
Henry?
Well, my name's
Henry what?
Henry.
You don't know your last name.
I don't know.
Okay, this bottle's
No,
all
I
yours
don't
now,
remember anything.
Taylor,
I take the bottle and I uncork the stopper.
that's not what I thought you were going to do. Okay.
You uncork the stopper, and you see this sort of like billowing fog shoots out, and it slams into David. Directly on top of you, you see this shimmering, translucent blue human. He has no shirt on. He's got a belt draped across his chest. He's wearing baggy pants. He's got long brown hair, well, it's blue now, that's been pulled back into a ponytail, and he's wearing glasses. And he looks down at you and he goes, hi.
You said you weren't a fucking genie.
I'm not.
You just popped out of the bottle like a fucking genie, dressed like a genie.
I'm not a genie, man. I'm a human.
You look like a genie.
He looks at his hands and he goes, oh, what the heck is happening to me?
I turn into him so he can see what he looks like. I become a
Is
mirror.
that what I look like?
This is what you look like.
Oh, I look kind of hot. But that's besides the point. What the heck is happening?
I am flushed red, even though I'm green and yellow. I can still get.
Wait.
Still
I let you out of the bottle. Does that mean I'm your master?
No, I'm not a genie.
He's not a genie, apparently.
It wasn't a genie in a bottle. That's clearly a flask of gin.
That was smart.
Wait, do you know where my brothers are?
What? Sorry, there are more of you? I mean,
My brothers. he kind of like looks off into the distance. We were in some sort of trouble. I think my brothers are in trouble. I don't know what happened. He
I
goes
figured out my
over.
first wish.
I'm not a genie. He goes over and he looks directly at David, and he puts a hand on his shoulder, and his hand just passes through your shoulder.
What the fuck?
You're a ghost.
Ah!
That's
I try-
infinitely less fun than genie.
I try and touch him on the chest.
Your hand just passes through his chest,
Ow!
and that's where we'll end the session for today.
Wait, I didn't spend my heroic inspiration.
Neither did I.
Me neither.
Bring it
Get
all
anything to
Wait,
roll.
it's a two-parter. It's a two-parter session, right? Right, Grish?
Thank you everyone for watching the Dump Stat. We stream this Valborough campaign live on Twitch on the first Wednesday of every month, so make sure to follow our Twitch channel dragon_teacup to watch those, as well as occasional other D&D content, or hang out while I play some games. We do have special channel redeems where you can influence the campaign in strange, mysterious ways. Tonight we got a special magic item from Comedy Monkey, who wanted to gift a soul coin. So Mose, you got a bit of a special coin in your pocket there. The details will be provided to you separately. It's not like the Baldur's Gate item, but it's definitely something cool. We also really appreciate if you share around with family and friends. We now have all our links on Linktree, easily found on linktr.ee/thedumpstat. Super special thanks to Elio, who has graciously stepped into the role of my social media manager. So you're going to be seeing more things on TikTok and Instagram as we go forward. Daphlina will be back for its next episode on May 10th. The group is finally heading to Buster Scruggs, astride their flying horses. Valborough's next episode will be May 7th, which is tomorrow. Granted, I'm editing this episode a bit late. And the next episode after that will be June 4th. We're also going to be doing our Session 0 for Oops Only on May 21st. This is not going to be live, but there will be something recorded and uploaded shortly after. June 18th, we will be live with Oops Only Barbarians. If you like the style of D&D we do and want to get more involved, make sure to ask for the Discord in the stream chat. We are more than welcoming to newcomers, and are building a little community on there. Don't forget to stay dumpy. Alright, Mercy, start us off. Inspirational speech, not on kids with drugs.
I was going to do something else. This next bit is going out to any person who is playing 5th edition and is thinking of playing a character that might do a shape-changing situation. Perhaps don't be in a party with a character who has access to Moonbeam. It's just saying that.
David.
Is that a threat?
No, that's an inspirational speech.
Because some people may not know what Moonbeam actually is. Some people don't even know what 5th edition means. You know,
So if you're playing
some people-
Dungeons and Dragons and you cast Moonbeam, anybody that fails a saving throw and is not the shape that they're supposed to be turns back into the shape that they're supposed to be.
Right, or you might have a friend who, I don't know, suddenly gets a perceptive eye that lets you see the reality of any situation. So the main thing is just to like treat people with respect and also, you know, just make sure to big yourself up every day.
Mose.
Because
I said Mose.
Because the kind of person you want to be is someone that cares about the people around you and puts them into situations that make all of you look more impressive. And by doing that, you can make sure that your table is one of the bestest tables to sit at. And that's truly what you want in life. You want to be having a great time with people you care about. That's what we're all here for. And so on that point, I think we all need to sort of, you know, just really connect, really feel each other, really be on top of each other, really, you know, just dig into each other, really get a taste of what's going on in someone else's mouth and their hands and their feelings. And I think what you truly think is that the big... I'm saying big a whole lot for some reason.
Taylor.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
There we go.
We
That's
did it.
good. We did it.
Uh,
Uh,